fantastic to glance around the Triple M commentary box tonight and see the Friday Rub team and to have them all back on Australian soil and ready to roll tonight. I want to start with a very special welcome to a man that we know as the Chief, Jason Dunstall, who has had, I believe, an award-winning time on Foxtel over there, hosting the Olympics. Didn't catch much of it, Chief, I must admit, but you shot the lights out from what I hear.
That was a long month, Duke. A lot of hard work, but good to be back and looking forward to a bit of footy.
Thanks for the text over there, Chief. It was good to good that you embraced a few of your mates over there. Garry, your line is here, the lone wolf. He also, I spent a little bit of time with in London, and like a lot of people, trying to work out exactly what you got up to over there, Gaz. But great to be back calling with you here on Triple M Footy.
A little bit of time. Every single night I saw you
what was
until
the
at least 3 in the morning. And let's not whinge about how hard we worked over there. That's it. You get over, you get your job done, and you come back and you move on with it.
Fair call. What was your job?
Entertainment reporting. What are you laughing at? You know, and the
you lived at a nightclub.
Well, that's true, and that was hard work, I'm telling you. It was all right for Duke, who just stood at the bar. But I tell you what, I had in the hotel where I stayed access to Fox. So I think the Chief was doing his best stuff about 3 in the morning over here, but over there, prime time, and I got to watch the big fella in action. I tell you what, some of his very sharpest stuff.
I think we need to come back and discuss that in more detail. I'll just say a quick welcome to Damien Barrett, who's here, the purple-headed warrior, in great form again this year on the Footy Show, breaking stories. Hello, Damo.
G'day, Das, and good to have everyone back on the Friday night crew.
Missed us, you and Spud spent a lot of time together.
Yeah, we nearly got through, but we had a falling out on Wednesday, and I think it's permanent and irreparable.
And back on 105.1, the Foss, Sam Newman, is with us. Welcome to you, Foss.
Yeah, why don't you three simpletons talk about London and Damien and I'll just chat about life over here on the Antipodes while you're just chatting. Garry, I saw you twice interviewing obscure people from the Jeep tent.
100-metre gold medalists.
Did you know who he was when you interviewed him?
Of course I did.
Maurice Green?
Of course I did.
How long in advance did you know it was him?
Maurice Green, he won the 100 in Sydney and the 4x1, five-time world champion.
Oh, yeah. Did you get hold of...
Did you know it was him when he walked up to you?
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
I did so.
How
would you know?
I was told you didn't.
Of course I did.
Yeah. And then you were told you weren't aware of what he actually had achieved.
Oh, Gaz.
Damo's making a lot of this up.
Really?
Of course he is. As if I wouldn't know Maurice Green is. Mo, I called him. Mo.
There was only one Mo over there, mate.
Yeah.
Farrell.
He was big.
Mo,
Jesse Owens, did you get hold of him?
No, Jesse wasn't there.
Did you get any current Olympians? All I saw, you look like you've been attacked by an aardvark. You had cuts and abrasions all over you. You must have fallen on the dance floor 7 or 8 times.
He was punishing in there, and it wasn't for the faint-hearted. That's where Bill was supposed to come in as security. He did nothing. I didn't see him, but you watched it all. Give us your pricey on it all.
On what?
What
you?
The sock. No, not me. On the whole coverage.
No, the coverage.
Not so much the coverage, the actual games.
Well, I've said this before. I didn't see Fox because the places I was at didn't have it.
No.
But I used to get home and I used to wake up at 3 in the morning and we trawled through the most mind-numbingly boring sports I've ever seen.
On.
Well, they are,
this is
mate.
what Chief was all over this stuff.
It's not Chief doesn't decide what events go
Correct.
on.
Yeah, but
could I run
he had
through
some colour to it.
Colour? My wordy.
What events are you referring to, Samuel?
Well, I'll go through them in alphabetical order.
Archery.
That's
all right.
Mate,
that
at
was
Lord's,
great.
that was spectacular.
Oh, no, that's spectacular.
It was really good.
Incidentally, I'm not knocking any of the people that do it.
You throw them up and we'll knock them down.
Right, beach volleyball.
I went and watched
One
it.
of the most popular sports
and
leagues.
the hottest ticket in town, Chief.
I was there as well.
Of course
Boss,
it's popular, Chief. But you don't need me
two
to tell you why, do
Incredible
you?
athletes.
Two
Incredible
Why, Sam?
athletes, my butt. They've just got skimpy little uniforms. One day they'll just not bring the net and the ball and let them roll around the sand for half an hour. People will cheer at them.
At night they had the full, the full leggings.
Yeah,
and
the crowds were sparse.
No, they were not.
You're not going to move into badminton, no?
That's two.
Badminton.
Fastest racket sport in the world.
Yeah, that was entertaining.
Good on it.
If they're trying.
These are second-tier sports, Chief, which good on the people for playing them. BMX. Just a ridiculous event to have.
Exciting.
Entertaining stuff.
The track was brilliant.
It's a ridiculous event to have in the Olympics. Taekwondo,
well, we
judo,
last night,
archery, badminton.
Badminton, great.
So you're happy, Samuel, that they're bringing golf into Rio, eh?
Ridiculous.
Give us
Tennis is ridiculous.
Righto, well,
Golf-
give us your 3 or 4.
Hey, there's 4 main categories to the
Righto,
Olympics.
and
they should shelve the rest.
This is what the
Shelve the rest.
This is what the Olympics has come down to. This is the Foss says there's only 4 things that should go on. What would Chief talk about for the other 8 hours he's on?
I'll be in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, come on, give it to us.
Well, he would regale us with his experiences from these 4 sports.
Righto, what are they?
Track and field.
Oh, well, they're all encompassing.
Yeah.
Gary, track and field.
Okay, go on.
What do you mean all
Well,
encompassing?
you're talking about all
Including the
field
hammer
events,
throw?
hammer and
Including
track
hammer?
and field.
all right, okay.
Gee whiz. Pool.
Pool.
Swimming.
Oh yes.
What you
Does
are,
that,
Jet Li.
now, Sam, does that include synchronised swimming?
Pool, Chief.
Diving.
Diving. If you're going to have the pool, synchronised swimming's part of it. I'm
Water
sorry,
polo?
I don't. What?
Water polo?
polo.
That is a ridiculous.
Pool.
you just said pool.
Pool.
Well, all right. I'll swimming.
Right, just swimming.
Diving's okay.
Diving.
Cycling
That's
Awesome.
3.
and rowing. The
4.
rest you may as well just cut adrift, put them on an ebbing tide, and push them out to sea.
What about boxing?
Boxing.
Well, is it ridiculous that women box? And why do they have those
first time
silly
ever.
head guards on? Take them off.
no,
Let's
you-
get into it properly.
You can't take them off. They've got to fight
Why?
6 times in 12 days.
Okay, well, let the fittest survive. That's what it's about, isn't it? Higher, faster, longer, stronger.
What about equestrian? That was some of the most
Yeah, some of the
majestic-
horses are great.
The cross-country equestrian was unbelievable.
This is a thing for humans, not for animals.
I'll tell you the funniest thing about the equestrian. There was a bloke competing for Japan, Hiroshi Hiketsu. He's 71.
Chief real names.
After
What's your real
the
name?
equestrian was over, he did a press conference.
Hiroshima
Yeah.
Okuta.
And he said, I mightn't be there at Rio 2016. He's 71. And the reason being, he said, the horse is too old. That's a fact. An absolute fact.
Well, I rest my case. Now, I'm pleased. I'm
What?
not knocking.
Well, you
the
are,
people-
really.
I'm not.
You sort of are.
You are.
No, I'm
What
not.
about hockey? I went and watched the hockey.
hockey? That is a second-tier sport. that people. When I was at
The
school,
Netherlands
if you
female
couldn't play
team.
tennis
Dutch hockey
or
team,
cricket
brilliant.
or row, you went down to the back paddock and played hockey. No, you did. I'm telling you, you did.
Poor old Rick Charlesworth.
No, well,
listening
Rick
tonight.
Charlesworth is a great athlete.
Jamie Dwyer.
They are
It's the
second-tier
hardest
sports.
sport. You have to be that fit to play that sport.
You've got to be fit to do a lot of things, but they're not Olympic sports.
Basketball.
Oh, the dream team.
I went
They're
and
worth
watched them.
$600 million
It was
collectively.
unbelievable.
Well, because it's unbelievable,
Well,
because
it was
they're the best. They're the best professional
Exactly.
basketballs. You must put the Harlem
Greatest
Globetrotters
athletes
in
on
there.
the
What about
What?
football, Sam?
Ridiculous. Under 23 soccer. Is it under 24?
Yeah, well, that's to avoid the dream team type
it's
scenario.
nonsense, Chief.
A bit of wrestling, Foss. Wrestling
Wrestling. God almighty.
Wrestling.
goes
Wrestling.
way back to the original.
Yes.
Olympics.
That's
The
right.
Grecos.
Yeah, Greco.
The triathlon would
Greco.
survive your criteria.
The
wouldn't
what?
it? The triathlon, given it's got 3 of the 4.
It's not in the track and field.
Yeah, but it's got cycling, swimming, and running.
They're
With-
well done,
that-
Damo.
that
Yes,
was-
What about-
got a
well-
trifecta. What?
So, according to your
Yes. Yeah. Analogy.
well,
Edict.
you've ruled out the marathon.
Yeah.
Well, that is in effect track and field,
It's not.
isn't it?
It's not.
Oh well, all right.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, you can
comes
be,
under that.
You,
It does.
Well, it wasn't
you-
on the track.
it falls-
It didn't finish
Well,
at
you're
the stadium.
pettifogging,
Hang
Chief.
on.
That is just
Now, pettifogging.
Yeah,
Let me just-
pettifogging.
I've got to throw another one up that you've left out.
Come on.
You cannot knock the sailing.
That's where we won half our
Now,
medals.
tell me this. Yes, please. I tell you what, Gary.
Come on, now that.
Good on us.
That-
We won hundreds of medals
Three.
sailing. We got in a boat. Someone said the wind's coming from that
Well,
way.
that's a skill.
Reading the wind and the tides
course
is a
it
skill,
is.
but it's hardly an athletic pursuit.
Well, of course, have you
It's
seen him
not.
jump on side to side and
I've
pull the
seen you
thing
do
out?
that after hours at the nightclub, Garry. God almighty. No, it's, seriously.
The sailing. What about Jim Boy at the rowing?
I said
He said
rowing.
rowing.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's one of the
rowing.
4.
What
Rowing
about-
is a genuine athletic pursuit.
Canoe? In the canoe?
Oh, that is just nonsense.
How many people
Slalom?
row it?
Well, what, the one canoes where they do it each
Yes.
side? What, and they kneel? Oh, good, what?
On one-
How
on
many
one-
people would do that? What about the
You would-
whitewater kayaking?
Yes.
How many
now,
people
that's a
whitewater
fair dinkum
kayak?
pursuit, that is.
And how many people in the world would do that?
How
You've got to get in your
skillful
car,
are they?
go up a mountain, find a swift river, get in it, go down, then get a cab back to where your car was. It's,
You would have loved the modern pentathlon.
What is that?
Foss, table tennis. A lot of people play table
Meow
tennis.
meow.
Oh, how many people
Well,
play
everyone's
table
got a
tennis?
Everyone's
table
got one in the
tennis.
Oh,
garage.
that's
Table?
right. Everyone's got a bar and they drink grog out. I mean, what are you talking about?
What? Okay. And,
No,
and-
mate, I love the Olympics and I watch them, but I tell you what, trawling through all those second-tier sports was just about as much
Just
as I
before
could
we
bear.
go, give us because Jim will be in the car driving here. How'd he go? What's his calling?
No, Jim was
He
fantastic.
was unbelievable.
And enthusiastic, and patriotic. And
Why?
I said last night he should have won a gold for patriotism.
Why?
Because the beep would go, he said Jim and Jimmy, the two Jims.
That's what I love the best. It was, look at him go, Jim. I know Jim. How good's this, Jim? Oh, Jim, it's unbelievable, Jim.
Jimmer. We
just
should
kept
call one
going.
Jimmy and one Jimmer.
What
And he
happens?
said, right, they say they're ready now in the gates for the men's, whatever it is. Beep, Australia out to a great lead. Gee, it's going to be exciting. This they could. We won a bronze, Jim said. And I think Australia won a bronze, and we weren't even in the race.